Hey, look who's sitting over there.
What happened?
Neyo! Hello.
Hey, Neyo.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. You guys stuck in traffic?
Ridiculous
Is
traffic.
that what happened? You should have been driving. Maybe you would have got here faster.
Funny. Actually, if I was driving, we wouldn't have got here at all.
I'm just saying.
Neyo, welcome to the studio. Of course, got a big show tonight at the ACC with Alicia Keys and Jordan Sparks. How's that tour going?
It's going good. It's going good. You know, rocky start. You know, Jordan was sick for the first few shows.
Yeah.
Then 2 shows in, Alicia got sick, so we had to cancel a couple shows. But you know, everybody's well now. You know, we was gonna call this the NyQuil tour for a minute. Everybody's good now. You know, so it's well.
At that point, you guys all stay away from each other, though, when everybody's sick?
Yeah,
You have to,
because that's
right?
the worst thing that can happen to you on tour.
Yeah.
Moving around so
That's
much,
right.
sinuses get back crazy.
Sure.
Bad news, bad news.
The forthcoming album is called Year of the Gentleman Hit Stores, August the 5th. Very excited about that. We're talking over the beats of the lead single, of course, Closer.
Which is now on the iPod. I'm jogging to this one.
That's love. Appreciate that.
The
Appreciate
beat
that.
just like makes you go.
That's how
love
you
it.
know it's good. That's
Yeah.
how you know if you can jog to it, because jogging is the most annoying thing on the face of the planet to me personally.
Yeah.
Really?
So if there's music that you can jog to, that means it's good.
Perfect. Definitely joggable music. Now, you named the album Year of the Gentleman because, now correct me if I'm wrong, because of the influence of the Rat Pack, guys like Sammy Davis Jr. and Sinatra, yeah?
That's part of it. That's part of it.
Okay, what's the other part?
I just think that era was that back then. You know, there was something special about being an entertainer. You know what I mean? There was a swag that went with it. There was an effortless cool that went with it. You know, an effortless cool that you don't really see nowadays. Nowadays, everydy's very much, hey, everybody, look over here at me. Hey, look how big my chain is. Look at how much money I got. Look at my car. You know, like trying so hard to be something where it's like back then you either were or you weren't. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then even further than that, like it began with just making an assessment of the business. It turned into making an assessment of just men in general nowadays. And the essence of what it is to be a gentleman is just a little lacking nowadays. You know, from the way that we treat our women to the way that we view our women to our appearance and so on and so forth. So this is just basically me trying to lead by example.
So you're trying to make a change.
Oh yeah.
Who would you look at now and say that is a true gentleman?
Jay-Z definitely holds the traits of a gentleman, as well as people like John Legend, you know, Robin Thicke. Usher holds the traits of a gentleman. Kanye West definitely holds the traits of a gentleman. You know, so there are some, but you know, not as many as I personally feel there should be.
How about the new Democratic nominee, Barack Obama?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know
you
that
can't run the world and not be a gentleman.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I know that you were at a fundraising concert for him last year. Any thoughts on our new Democratic nominee, or the United States Democratic nominee?
I just pray that, you know, that he goes in there and does what he says he's going to do.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the few politicians that you actually believe what he's saying. So I pray that it's not just hype.
All right.
Now, you recently, we talked about it in the scoop, that you apologized to Lindsay Lohan when you wrote the song Bossy.
Yeah.
And you apologized because you went in thinking she wasn't going to be able to pull it off, and then you heard it and said, like, actually, she did a fantastic job.
She did a really, really, really good job with us.
Did you talk to her about it afterwards?
I haven't gotten the chance to talk to her yet. I actually tried to call her people to, you know, because I wanted to personally apologize for, you know, making that assumption before I knew what it was. But no, I didn't get a chance to talk to her yet. But when I do, I will definitely let her know, you know, that I was not rooting for it in the beginning. I wasn't.
Really?
Oh, this is not going to work. I just knew it wasn't going to work. But she did it. She killed the song. It sounds fantastic, and you know, I had to eat my words.
That's a big of you to eat your words in public like that.
Absolutely.
Very good of you. While we're dealing with rumors and things heard on the scoop.
All right.
Are you a fan of the TV show Heroes?
I am.
Are you?
I am.
Just heard maybe something going on with you and Hayden Panettiere.
No. Gracious. Okay.
I'm guilty. I'm the one who does the gossip. I'm like, oh my
I heard
gosh,
it on the
think they're
scoop,
dating.
man.
Okay, this was just a rumor. I'd love for you to clear it up.
Okay.
If you're not.
No problem. Me, Hayden Panettiere, her mother, and her brother, we all did something for Ronald McDonald House charity. Okay. We did, I think, 4 different Ronald McDonald House charities in 2 days. 4 cities in 2 days. All right. So 2 days. That's how long I've known Hayden Panettiere. Okay. The last day, she said that she was going out. She said that she was going out with some friends, and she invited me to come along.
Right.
We went to this club called Butter in New York.
Oh yes.
And as soon as we got out of the car, you know, paparazzi.
Of course.
Right. And all of a sudden, we've been dating for 7 years. That's pretty much how it happened.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works in Hollywood now, right?
2 days. 2 days.
I'll tell you something.
We shall shut up. We shall eat our words now.
Now
A
we
lot of
understand.
word eating here this morning.
Speaking of butter, going back to that, I was in New York a couple of years ago. No, I know. I was in New New York a couple of years ago, and Prince was at Butter, and I was reading online that one of your, someone that you I know I have to
Any
go
way to
there.
tie Prince into this conversation, she's down with it.
I know. I'm a huge fan of Prince,
Really?
and I hear that was someone that you always wanted to meet. Have you met him? And
I have met him. I threw a party in LA after I won the Grammy. I threw a party for everybody in Def Jam that was either nominated or won, and Prince came to my party.
What?
Prince came to my party.
And you're thinking, oh my God, it's Prince.
Yeah, I didn't know what to say to him. You know,
You didn't?
I don't really get starstruck, but like you got to picture this. I'm sitting at a table. Stevie Wonder is sitting to my left, and Prince is sitting to my right.
Wow,
I'm sitting in between two of the people that are the reason why I do this. So
Yeah.
I'm just kind of sitting there, sweating bullets, trying to figure out what do I say.
Now, even in your position, I mean, people get starstruck by you, Neo. And
Which is
even in
the
your
weirdest
position,
thing in the world.
you're still starstruck by them.
Turn around and see all the people peeking in the window.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
is starstruck.
I mean, it's like,
by
oh my God, it's Neo! It's crazy. And then to see that, I mean, in return for you, for someone like
it was
that.
insane. He said to me, I was holding a drink. He was like, "What is that you're drinking?" And I was like, "Cranberry juice and vodka." He was like, "Vodka's bad for you." And that was it. That was the whole conversation. That was all he said. That was enough for me.
He's not known for his
Down.
chattiness.
That was it.
Now, speaking about rubbing shoulders with big names, of course, you've worked with Rihanna, Beyonce, MJB, Celine Dion. How do you decide, because you are a hit maker, how do you decide what songs you keep for yourself and what songs you're going to give away?
It depends on the way that the song comes to be. Normally, if an artist wants me to do a song for them, they'll then pay for studio time. You know, then I'll go into the studio and whatever comes out of that session goes to that artist. But I have my own personal private studio. I have my own studio. So if I go in just of my own free will and make something incredible, of course I'm going to keep it for myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Flow 935 hits that movie. We are chatting with Neo. The new album coming out August 5th is Year of the Gentleman. Tell us about the forthcoming album. I mean, we got a taste of it right now, the lead single, Closer. What can we expect for the rest of it?
This one is going to be a little different than the other two, just in that this one is not based solely in R&B. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I caught a little bit of flack in the States for making a statement. I said that I was a little bored with the urban scene right now, and it's crazy how many people.
It's a daring thing to say.
Yeah, like people was kind of mad at me about that. Like as if I said I'm not going to do urban music anymore. All right, for one, I'm black, so I'm always going to be an urban artist. That's just the reality of the world. But everybody's kind of singing the same things. Everybody sounds the same. All the music sounds the same. Everybody looks the same. I'm bored. So I took it upon myself to, dabble in some other genres of music.
Very nice.
A little bit of rock, a little bit of pop, a little bit of, something, what the Beatles was doing, what Billy Joel was doing, Elton John, Coldplay, Radiohead. Just different, Garth Brooks, just different stuff and incorporated into what it is I do anyway.
Well, and those are like your creative juices flowing, doing something different. I mean, some of the artists that are out there now are one-dimensional.
Very, very much so.
You're not.
Very much so. And I pride myself on not being, So for me to say that I'm a little bored with the urban scene right now, I mean, it's just that, creativity is very few and far between nowadays. That's why I look up to people like Kanye West, who, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. There's a kid in the ghetto somewhere that had no idea who Daft Punk was before they heard Kanye West and Stronger.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now that they've heard that, now this kid might want to go out and find the Daft Punk album, see if there's anything else on there that he might dig.
Expand his mind a little bit.
Expand his mind. There you go. You know what I mean?
Very nice.
Cool.
Music is a change, and Neo is leading the way. Album is called Year of the Gentleman. Hit stores August 5th tonight at the ACC alongside Alicia Keys, Jordan Sparks, Neo. Thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for waiting on me.
No problem, man. Why don't you introduce your song Closer right now?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is my brand new single, Closer, off the upcoming album, Year of the Gentleman. It's your boy Neo on Flow 93.5.
Turn the lights off in this place, and she shines.